What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Alright, so kind of like I was talking about last time, I do have some updates I need to tell you guys about. So, without getting into the details in this video, I'll get into the details probably another video, maybe the one that follows this, but I know for a while now I've been talking about wanting to show off a bunch of brand new games on this YouTube channel for you guys. I have actually a big, pretty decent sized stack of new games sitting right on my bedroom floor at the moment that I'm waiting to show off for you guys because I want to do them all at once. Because my plan is to have one last big blowout as far as video games are concerned, and then the next like 3 to 4 years of my life I'm going to just 100% save up money, pretty much buy almost no brand new games at all, because in order to advance in my life, you know, to reach the next level in the game of my life, so to speak, is that I want to buy a house somewhere. And right now my circumstances are very favorable because I'm living at my dad's house paying 0, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5,000, but 0 in rent every month, which will allow me to save up a damn good amount of money, or at least it should. But the thing is that after I'm done buying these brand new games, I'm going to go into full-on saving mode for the next 3 years, which is kind of going to suck. So, coming up on this YouTube channel after this year, I'm probably not going to show off any brand new games for quite some time. And when I say brand new games, I mean games that I personally have never played before on this YouTube channel. That's what I mean. Or games that I've never played before just in general, you know? That's what I mean when I say, like, brand new games. I don't mean, like, brand new games that, like, just released or anything, you know? I could be talking about games on, like, the fucking Sega Genesis, you know? That came out in in the early 90s and shit, you know? So when I say new games, I just want to make it abundantly clear. It's just games that I personally have never played before on this YouTube channel or just in general, you know? So, yeah, unfortunately, due to some unforeseen financial things that I've had to deal with, it's gonna set me back a little bit. I will still get around to doing this. Like I said, I will still get around to showing off a bunch of brand new games for you guys coming up within the next several months. But my plan was to really show them off this year. But the problem is that it's taking me a lot longer than I thought it would to, get all these new games. Because, I mean, I do pretty well for myself as far as money is concerned. I'm not going to disclose, like, how much necessarily I make. But I do pretty well for myself, relatively speaking. I make enough to be comfortable, but at the same time, I can't afford to be stupid with my money. I have to do things in a somewhat intelligent way. So I have to, wait for my next paycheck before I can buy stuff. And then wait for my next paycheck before I can buy stuff, and so on and so on. And plus, I need to have a little bit of money stashed in the bank in case, God forbid, something happens with my car, or, I have some kind of emergency come up or whatever. You always have to have a little bit of money stashed away. So I've had some unforeseen financial things come up that I've had to deal with. And again, it's nothing major. It's not like anything that you guys should, worry about or anything. Don't worry. I'm totally fine. They're just, unforeseen financial things that I've had to deal with. Nothing like, again, like life-threatening or anything like that, so nothing to worry about there as far as that's concerned. Just some unforeseen things that I've had to pay for that I wasn't expecting to. So it just kind of is what it is. So yeah, unfortunately though, it is going to take me a little bit longer than I anticipated to obtain all the games that I want to show off for you guys on this channel for the first time. But trust me when I say that if I am able to finally get my hands on all these games, which I will eventually, if my plans work out as I think they will, and I'm pretty sure they will, barring some kind of catastrophically stupid shit that happens in my life. But assuming that everything does work out how I think it's going to, I should be able to start showing off these games for you guys maybe towards like the end of this year, maybe like towards, if I'm lucky, like October, or if not December, and then I'll continue showing off these brand new games into 2022. So I was planning on doing them all this year, but I don't think that's going to happen because it's going to take me a lot longer to get my hands on all these games, a lot longer than I had anticipated. So I think it's going to roll over into 2022, which is fine, you know, is what it is. It's going to make the start of 2022 a really fun year on my YouTube channel, that's for sure. Because trust me when I say that with the brand new games that I have a lot of fun ones to show off for you guys, like a lot. There's like a very wide variety of games that I'm planning on showing off for you guys from like all different eras of gaming. You know, I have stuff that's going to be very old and stuff that's very new and all different kinds of genres of games as well. Again, that's something I've always tried to focus on this YouTube channel, is providing a wide variety of content, so that way there's a little bit of something for everyone. You know, if you're into sports games, boom, I've got it. If you're into fighting games, boom, I've got it. If you're into racing games, I sure as hell got that. You guys know that. So, again, I like to do a little bit of something for everybody on this YouTube channel. That's something I've always tried to focus on and tried to do my best with, is providing you guys with a very nice, wide variety of content. You know, I don't just play the same games over and over again. There are some games, you know, that I obviously play frequently, but, you know, I still do think I do a pretty decent job of playing a wide variety of games for you guys. And I hope that there's, you know, at least something on this YouTube channel that everyone can enjoy, you know. That's something that I've always tried my best with on this YouTube channel, really ever since day one. And that's just something in general that I've always done as a gamer. I've always, you know, enjoyed a wide variety of games and shit. And just trust me, though, if I'm able to pull off everything that I want to, I've got some fun fucking shit coming up for you guys. Like, some really fun shit. I have some, again, really, really interesting games I'm going to be playing for you guys. Even some very highly controversial games. Some very rare, extremely rare games. And just a lot of fun shit in general for you guys coming up. It's going to be fucking crazy. If I'm able to pull off everything that I want to, it's going to be a loaded year at the end of 2021 here. It's going to be a loaded year on my YouTube channel at the end of 2021 going into 2022. And after that, though, it is going to be a long-ass time before I show off any brand new games once I'm done showing all of those off. But the process is going to be very, very fun of showing off all of those new games for the first time. Because trust me, if I'm able to get every game that I want to get my hands on, if I'm able to actually do it, there's going to be a lot of brand new games for you guys. Like, more than I've ever done before by a long shot. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all the new experiences on this YouTube channel. You know, going to be playing so many new games for the first time. It's going to be fucking crazy. It's going to be fucking crazy shit, man. So I'm very much so looking forward to that. I hope you guys are too. But I just want to let you guys know that it is unfortunately going to take me a little bit longer than I was anticipating. I was hoping within a couple of months, but now it's starting to look like it's going to be at least a few months before I'm able to get my hands on everything that I want to, you know, show off on this YouTube channel for the first time. So in the meantime, you know, it'll be business as usual on this YouTube channel. You know, I'll be working on Rock Band. I'll be, you know, playing a pick up and play game on Mondays. You know, the days are kind of arbitrary for you guys, but, you know, I'll be playing my pick up and play game. Then I'll be working on my main playthrough project, which right now is Pokemon Sword. I'll be working on my PlayStation 4 playthrough project, which I just finished up Dark Cloud 2. Technically, I didn't beat the game, but decided to call it quits for that playthrough. So I'll be working on my PlayStation 4 playthrough project, which you guys will get to see which one I'm working on next later on in this week. And then, you know, Thursdays with again, usually just some other kind of pick up and play game, you know, like a fighting game or racing game or party game or first-person shooter or shit like that. But needless to say, I've got some very, very fun shit planned for you guys coming up in the near future of this YouTube channel. It's just going to take me a little bit longer than I anticipated. Because, again, I may do pretty well for myself monetarily speaking. Like, I do decently well. But keep in mind, guys, that this entire YouTube channel is 100% self-funded. I 100% fund this out of my own pocket. You know, everything that you see here, all of these games, because I buy physical copies of every single game that I own, for the most part. With a very few exceptions. But, yeah, you know, it's not always cheap, you know. I do buy a lot of cheap games, granted, because a lot of older games are cheap these days, but, you know, when you buy a bunch of them, it adds up, you know, so, yeah, but it's all in good fun, you know. I do it because I want to, you know, so, it is what it is. But either way, I did just want to let you guys know about that, because I know I've been talking about that for a while, and I've been hyping it up. But it is going to take me a little bit longer than I had anticipated, and I do apologize in advance for that. You know, when I say I'm going to do something in a timely manner, and I don't end up being able to do it, I like to at least explain myself to you guys, explain why, you know, I don't live up to what I said I was going to do, you know, and I do apologize for that, but due to some unforeseen financial things that I wasn't 100% anticipating, I need a little more time is all, you know. I just need a little more time to earn some more money to buy the video games that I want to show off for you guys. But trust me when I say that patience is a virtue, because it will pay off big time. Because I cannot stress this enough. It's going to be fucking amazing when I start showing off all these brand new games for the first time. Because I got some, again, really fun picks in there. Some very well-known games, some extremely well-known games, some extremely obscure games. Again, some very controversial games in there. Some extremely rare games. Like, extremely rare. So, it's going to be fucking awesome. I cannot stress that enough. It's going to be fucking awesome. So, yeah, but again, it is just going to take me a little longer than I anticipated. So, for right now, you know, it's going to be business as usual on this YouTube channel. It's just going to be, you know, me sitting down, playing some video games, you know, going through a couple of my playthrough projects. You know, my main playthrough project, which again right now is Pokemon Sword, and then my PlayStation 4 playthrough project. Working on those every week, and then, you know, some Rock Band on fucking Thursdays, as well as like another pick up and play game typically that I do on Thursdays, and then Fridays I'm working on another thing at the moment. But yeah, so for at least the next, like, I'm assuming few months, it's still going to be business as usual on this YouTube channel. But after the next few months, after I get all these games in hand that I want to show off for you guys, because I'm not going to start showing them off until I get all of the games, until I actually physically have all of the games that I want to show off for you guys. Except for maybe, like, the last shipment. But, yeah, I'll worry about that when I get there. But, yeah, I'm not going to start showing them off until I actually get all of the games in hand. So, for the next few months, it's probably just going to be business as usual on this YouTube channel. But, hey, that'll be fun anyway. Because business as usual on this YouTube channel, I think, is pretty fucking fun. So, yeah, you know, it'll be pretty normal for the next few months. But it'll still be fun. You guys know that. I always think I do a pretty good job of producing some fun content for you guys, you know, and we'll still have fun here. Don't get me wrong, these next few months are still going to be fucking awesome, as they always are, and very excited this week to be hopefully starting on my new, my next, not new necessarily, but my next PlayStation 4 playthrough project, you know, for a, like, storyline based game and shit. And it should be a very fun one. I'm looking forward to it, because I've been working on Dark Cloud 2 for so long now. But this next one, this next game that I'm going to be doing is going to be vastly different from Dark Cloud 2. So it's going to be a nice change of pace, I think. And yeah, actually getting close to finishing up Pokemon Sword as well. So yeah. But either way, I'll kind of talk about that next time. This video is dragged on for way too long already. So, yeah, either way, I just wanted to let you guys know all that and where I'm at with that. So it's a bit more of a slow-going process than I was anticipating, and I do apologize for that, but I promise a bunch of brand new content is coming for you guys within the next several months. So you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned, because it's going to be some really kick-ass shit. If I'm able to get everything done that I want to get done, or if I'm able to, you know, get my hands on everything that I want to get, it's going to be fucking amazing. So, yeah, really looking forward to that. But either way, again, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here, because I've been dragging this video out way too long anyway. So, either way, stay tuned, and until next time, peace out.